sports. Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on another SEC team, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. You stop him right at the 24.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Ball handed off. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Gators come up to the line in the hurry-up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. An explosive play, big gain across midfield to the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And now the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Fighting him off. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Now this defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Play action here on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage.
Down he goes, a sack. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The sure hands. It's Martinez. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Touchdown, Florida. Big impact play by the special teams. What a moment. Punt return for a touchdown here in the national championship game.
Boy, his vision and focus were locked in. I mean, you're right. He's thinking, I'm in a national championship game. It's time for me to make a play and put my stamp on this game, and he did that right there.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
You just got to give the offense some credit here. Yeah, it's going to be fourth down, but at least they've given themselves a chance here with such positive yards on that third down play. Now they've got to make a decision.
They'll kick it away here. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
He'll hand it off. No shot to bring him down. Refusing to be brought down. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's caught downfield. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Breaks a tackle into the clear. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Let's go.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep. Going for it all here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. Kick is up and no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? With the catch, it's Martinez. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Here comes the punter onto the field. Returner brought down by that coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Handoff from the shotgun. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri. A much-needed score, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They're continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That completion makes it second and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense. Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Pulls it in. It's Luna. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Fires it to his target. He pulls it in for a big gain. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, but we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it's good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this deep to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job at getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Punting ready to boot it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Running back has it on the screen now. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Finds his man. It's Luna. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
They'll run it from the gun. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Forced out of balance, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Touchdown, Missouri. They'll take the lead in the second half. Lining up to try the extra point. And PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. Breaking free at the 35.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
1st and 10 play coming up. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
A gain makes it second and medium. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. Well, they trust the running game on 3rd down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on 3rd down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So, the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Handoff in a single back formation. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Florida offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Let's fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Coming to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
But the linebackers, really the quarterback of the defense on this play, diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And he lofts it toward the sideline. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. Second down now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. For the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's an out route, the catch made.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route, you tackle him inbounds, it keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Missouri. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Back in motion now. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. So a great return. They're finally able to get him down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Throws to the tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. First and goal for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
21.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their...
Here's the throw deep downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Florida. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And they're able to get him down.
Now, the defense wasn't quite able to keep him out of the end zone for the touchdown, but how about the job of just having a short memory? Just put that out of your mind, rally to this football, and keep them short of the two-point conversion.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Just short completion of the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Missouri now in the red zone. They'll run it here. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Missouri Tigers.